Everyone, it's KIREI here for Bella Blvd, and I am creating a new layout using the fabulously festive Merry Mingle collection. So I've pulled out a number of the pattern papers, and actually this one here that I'm just trimming now, it's called Making Spirits Bright. I was particularly drawn to because I love all the sort of cute, colourful bottles and cocktails on it, and I knew it would be perfect to go with some photos. There you go. And I have 7 photos. Yes, 7 photos from an event I went to last week. So it's very recent and I wanted to get it scrapped. So it's our annual Disney um, store operations get together. We don't work together anymore with, unfortunately, Disney closed all the stores here in the UK. But as a team, we still meet up for our annual Secret Santa Christmas dinner, which is lovely. So this is all of us with our Secret Santa gifts. So I wanted to get this documented. So I've got I wanted to really make a focus of that pattern paper and then add a strip with all of my photos on it towards the bottom. So I'm going to get that stuck down now and then I can start to work with it. Now it is a really pattern paper. So you have to think about for embellishments, how you're going to do that, because trying to embellish over the top of that, which I did have a play with, but they just get lost and that just it didn't work. So so my solution, as you'll see shortly, is to use another coloured pattern paper, but one with with a simple pattern on it, like the swirl, which you can see there on the green paper, which is called Ornament Exchange. So I've just pulled out a circle template and I'm going to cut that out, and then I'm going to use that behind my photos and use that as a bit of a background, if you like, for my embellishment cluster. Because definitely needed something to help them stand out. Otherwise, they really, really did get lost. And I knew I wanted to create an embellishment cluster above the photos over on the right. So, as always, I'm distressing the edges. I do love that little bit of texture that it gives. And then I'm just having a look at some of the stickers. I was thinking about the border stickers, whether I was going to use one of those. I keep going backwards and forwards, to be fair. I don't seem to be able to stick on one thing. I get distracted easily. Anyway, I'm just having a play around here with some of the ephemera icons and just working out what I'm going to have where. And you can see what I mean. You needed the green behind it, but what I did do, that circle is a bit small. So I do it again, larger, which you'll see in just a moment. There you go. Much better. Gives me much more of a ground to create my embellishment cluster, which you can see I'm going to do there. Now I've gone back to my Doohickey Stickers and I've added the green border sticker, scalloped border sticker there, though I do change that. I've got Santa as well from the Ephemera Words. And I was going to call this Secret Santa because ultimately that's what it was. But I found the little tag that has Secret Santa on it and I didn't want to sort of double up. So the Santa, though it's there now, it does get changed a bit later on. So yeah, here we go. So I'm still playing with the stickers and yeah, we'll see the change. I do use that one in the end, actually. I do switch the green. It didn't feel right there, the scallop sticker. Okay, so now I can get the ephemera pieces stuck down. What you're seeing me doing here is I'm just adding a little bit of foam tape to the top of them and then just some glue on the top and the bottom. And that way, again, I create that sort of layered look and the dimension rather than them being completely flat. So I'm just building up my little scene, if you like, layering them over each other. So I've got some of the cute trees and then I've got some of the presents. And then I've got another bottle that says joy on it. And then I do have a candy cane as well. Yes, that does make it's somewhere. Oh yeah, there it is over on the right. It does get moved around a bit until I finally decide where it goes. So yeah, so here we go, getting them stuck. And as you can see, I'm just adding now I don't add foam tape there. I just curve it up because it is tucked in behind. There's that candy cane. It's sitting there at the moment. It doesn't stay there. And then I've got the 2 of the cocktails. They're really cute. So it was perfect because it tied in really nicely with where we were. We went into London to a lovely pub in Covent Garden, which was really nice and festive. And yeah, so we had a really lovely Christmas festive dinner, along with obviously some cocktails and drinks, which was really, really nice. So it's always nice to catch up with them all. Okay, so here we go. Now I've moved on, and you can see I have actually made a switch. I've now changed the scallop strip to the spotty one, and I've added that other strip as well with all the words on it. Then I wanted to balance the layout, so I am now taking a portion of the small circle that I started with at the beginning, and I'm going to add that to the top to create another embellishment cluster. Well, I did realise my swirls on the two. I'm sure I had it right initially, but I think I've used the other side. Anyway, one go the swirls go up and the other one the swirls go down, but honestly I've only noticed it when I've started to record this video and I've got the layout standing next to me. Anyway, it's fine. Okay, so here's my little tag. That's the Secret Santa one. I've just got some gold ribbon from my stash, and I'm just adding a little piece to the top of the tag, because you can't have a tag without something through it, and obviously it's Christmas, so gold is perfect. Okay, and then I can get the other elements stuck down, again, layering some of them up with some foam pads at the top of each. And then I've got some of the sentiments. I've got Time to Celebrate from the Ephemera Icons. And then I curve it slightly and then curl up the edges of it. So it's like a little banner. And then, okay, what's happening? Oh, what's next? Okay, oh, here's the candy cane. I'm finally getting it stuck down. There we go. Made a decision, which is good. And here we go. I do move around from one thing to the next. I mean, I put this Time to Celebrate down, and then I sort of moved back to the candy cane, and now I'm gone back to it. Hey, it's funny when you're watching yourself afterwards, after you've done it all, and you look at it and you realize some of the things that you do. And I do that sometimes. I do one thing and it's like I'm easily distracted and move on to something else. Anyway, the main thing is I'm enjoying the creating. Okay, so I've got a couple of other word stickers from the Doohickey sticker sheet, and I'm going to use Be Merry and So Fun. Again, I'm just adding those on some foam pads. That's right. I tried memories, but I did go back to the So Fun. Did quite like that. The memories actually look quite good now. I'm looking at it, but anyway, I've got the So Fun. It tied in really nicely with my photos. Okay, and then so that's coming together now, actually. So I've got all the ephemera elements and stickers down. Oh, then here's the change to my title. So I've now gone to Christmas and party. So I've pulled these out from the Ephemera Words, and the Christmas, I've added foam pads to the back of that. So I've got that dimension. Now, party, I'm not, because I'm going to keep that flat. I am just curving up the edges, and you can see I'm just adding a little bit of glue just to the center, so I still get a little bit of lift on the letters. And then I've also just tied a little gold bow because I've got the gold tag at the top. I felt like I needed to add a little bit of the gold ribbon into the rest on the embellishment cluster somewhere. So I'm playing with where that goes. Okay. I've got the lunar alphabet stickers, and I'm actually not actually using the alphabet stickers, but I'm using the little hearts. There's loads of little hearts on them, which is brilliant. So I'm just pulling in, I've got the pink, which is punched, guacamole, which is obviously green, and McIntosh, which is the red. And I'm just creating sort of three little clusters of hearts around the title and then in the embellishment clusters. Now you'll see me play around here a little minute. I sort of put them in two places at the top, and then I decide to change it all. So at the moment it's sitting like that, but because I've created the little trio clusters on the other two areas, I do move that. Okay, I've got a little tab here, a little banner that says cheers. So and then I've got the little holly, though I do move that in the end. I decided it didn't work there. It just sort of seemed to be a bit distracting in the end. Okay, here we go. I'm going back. I've decided, you can see, I'm going to create another little trio versus having them separated. So I'm just fiddling around, making sure that I'm happy with the placement. It seems to take quite a long time. Hey, yeah. So, the bow now working out. Okay, it's going to go down the bottom. There you can see. I did think about tying it at the top of the tree, but no, that didn't look right. Definitely not the right place for it. So, yeah, just above the little cheers tab sits really nicely. And then, I'm almost getting to the end. Obviously, I've got to add some journaling. Here we go. Oh, there's my journaling. And then I remembered I had another look at the Puffy stickers and the Epoxy stickers. And I thought, oh, the Santa, it's Secret Santa. I just wanted to get another little Santa in because I've got one at the top. So I've just popped him in there. And then I've just got some of the Epoxy stickers and I've got the little sort of swirl, circle swirls and little gingerbread tree and a star, so I'm going to add those in to the top and the bottom. So yeah, just a little bit of, and it gives a different look because there's a bit of shine to them versus the cardstock ephemera. It's quite nice to get those sort of different types of, I guess, what textures in. So yeah, so there we go. Here is the final layout. There we go. And here are some close-ups. I hope you've enjoyed the process video. I certainly enjoyed playing with Merry Mingle. It's such a fabulous collection. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you again in my next video. Bye for now.